Today we'll talk about why investing is important, and I'll keep this short and sweet to a few points only. But the main thing is, I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to Social Security, what's happening with it, but if at the very least, if you looked at anyone who's living strictly on Social Security, you would see they are struggling quite a bit. So Social Security is not enough to live off of, nor is it meant to. So be sure to not rely on Social Security because it will not cover your expenses. Nor was it ever meant to. It was supposed to be a part of a plan that's to be one of your streams of income. So a lot of people nowadays talk about having multiple streams of income. Well, back in the day, your pension was supposed to be one stream of income, and Social Security was supposed to be another. So you would have multiple streams coming in. But nowadays, 401ks are the normal for retirement plans. Pension plans, which is basically saying, hey, if I work for a company for 40 years and they're going to pay me X amount of dollars to the day I die. That was a retirement plan. Companies don't do that no more. There's very few companies who do that. There are a few government organizations that do that still, but it's pretty much not available for many people. 401k is what people rely on now. So it is very cheap for a business to actually put you on these plans. And another thing about it, it makes it so cheap is it makes you do the investing. It makes you choose the investments or a portfolio of investments, and you have to contribute money to this. Also, keep in mind that a lot of companies offer some kind of match with the 401k. So, hey, some companies will do a dollar for dollar match up to 50% of your income. So, if they offer a match, be sure to take advantage of this. That is free money. But you can essentially boost your income by doing that. So, be sure to look into those details because every 401k different. There's also an IRA account. So, this is individual retirement account. So, this is another kind of investment account that has some kind of tax benefit to it. But you don't open this through the company, you open this by yourself. So you go to some kind of brokerage firm, you open an account, say, hey, I want an IRA, a traditional account. What that means is, hey, I will not pay taxes now. I'll pay taxes on it later in life when I retire. Versus a Roth account is, hey, I'm going to pay taxes now, but when I take it out later in time, I'm not going to pay tax on it because I've already paid taxes on that money. It's an oversimplified example of it. There's some other caveats to it, but I'm just keeping it short, sweet for today. Another thing to keep in mind is earlier is better. Invest as soon as you can. So if an example here shows investor one starts setting aside $5,000 a year for 10 years. So by the time she hits 35 years old, she'll put no more money invested. So over that 10 years, she invested $50,000 in 10 years to stop investing. And by the age of 65, $787,000 is what she had. Investor two waited to 35 to start investing. Invested $5,000 for 30 years in a row for a total investment of $150,000. And still only retired with $611,000 by the age of 65. So investor one invested $50K very early, and that's all. Ended up with $787,000. Investor two started at 35, invested for a longer time frame, invested 3 times the amount of money, and still ended up with more money. So do keep that in mind. Investing early is the best. So I'm going to break this down into mini part series. So each of these is going to be a short video. So I'll see y'all for the next part.